Hi, I'm Brooke. I am the trainer for the BioVigil hand hygiene system, and I'm here to teach you about BioVigil. There are four main components for the BioVigil system. The first component is the key. I have a key right here. It goes on your badge clip. You can slide it right on there. It's just for storage, for convenience. It can go home with you and come back with you, okay? The next piece is the badge. I have a badge on so you can see the size. The badges live in base stations, which is the third component. These are on all the nursing units and in certain departments. The fourth component is the beacon. The beacons are on the ceilings. They communicate with the badges to let the badges know when you enter and leave a patient room, okay? So when you start your shift, what do? You take your key and you pick up a green badge from a base station. Point your key at the badge and press the button that's on the key. When you do that, your badge will light up green. Okay, there you go. Now you want to clip your badge up high by a shoulder so that the badge can see the beacons that are on the ceiling. What I do is I pinch my shirt and I clip my badge in the same spot every day. That way, I know exactly where it's at and it's easy for people to see, okay? Now, whenever you go into or out of a patient room, you do have to show the badge when you do hand hygiene. This is very easy. When you use the alcohol sanitizer, you just rub it in about 75% of the way, take a cupped hand and place it up to the badge. What happens is the badge registers that event. It can sense the alcohol in the sanitizer, okay? It does not matter if this is done in the hallway right before you enter the room or right after while you're in the patient room. If you prefer to use soap and water, you can do that as well. It's a little bit different because there is no detection of alcohol while you're at the sink, okay? This is a time-based process. This hospital wants you to wash your hands for 15 seconds, okay? What you need to do is go to any sink on your unit and wash your hands for that amount of time. After the 15 seconds goes by, it will flash blue. When you're finished, just take your hand, it can be wet or dry, and place it up to the badge. Now your badge has registered that you've washed your hands at the sink. Okay. Now what happens if you forget to do hand hygiene when you go in or out of a patient room? The badge will start a reminder. Okay. You can see the badge turns yellow. It does beep and vibrate after 15 seconds. It will do this for a minute, so it will beep and vibrate 4 times. If you enter a room or leave a room and this reminder begins, you can return to where you came from and the badge will stop, as long as it's within that 60-second period. Okay? Or you can always clean your hands with sanitizer or at the sink and the badge will turn back to green. If no hand hygiene is done, the badge will turn red. Okay? If you leave a patient room and forget to do hand hygiene and go into another patient room, the badge will go into a cross-contamination alert. It will flash and become more urgent to get your attention. Once you do hand hygiene, the badge will stop the reminder and turn green. Now, if you have an emergency or a scenario where you have to run in and out of a room many times and you don't want the badge to alarm or beep, there's a button on the badge that you can press. If you press and hold that button, the badge will go into a silent mode or an exception mode. You can go in and out of one room as many times as needed and not do hand hygiene. Okay. If you enter a different room or patient area, the badge will begin a reminder because it is a new patient. When you're finished with your scenario, you can wash your hands at the sink or use sanitizer to bring the badge back to the bright green state. Okay? Now there is a case when you have to use the sink instead of using sanitizer. You have to wash your hands at the sink. That is for a GI contact room or a patient who has C. diff, for example. If you leave that patient's room and forget to use the soap and water at the sink, the badge will continue to remind you, even if you try to use sanitizer. It will not turn green. It will flash blue to indicate you have to go to a sink and perform soap and water hand hygiene. Once you do, it will turn green and clear that state from the badge. Okay. When you are finished with your day, you can take the badge off, clean it with an alcohol wipe or a purple top wipe, a PDI purple wipe, and return it to any base station, preferably the one that you picked it up from. Okay. If you have any questions, you can contact the Infection Prevention Department and they will get back to you.
BioVigil is a tool designed to assist you with the gel in, gel out policy. A strict gel in, gel out policy can sometimes be a challenge to maintain during common workflow scenarios while you are busy providing for the care and safety of your patients. Common scenarios include multiple trips in and out of the same room to access supplies in the hallway, checking in on a patient without touching them or their environment, prepping or cleaning an unoccupied room, exiting a room with your hands full or while transporting a patient, emergency situations. The BioVigil system provides a range of workflow integration settings designed to accommodate these situations so that the badge does not generate excessive reminders. It is important to remember that the BioVigil system is a tool to help you protect and reassure your patients. The badge cannot anticipate every circumstance you may encounter. As a professional, you are responsible for maintaining good hand hygiene practice, even when the badge does not remind you.